don't think he can get thin enough off this red this time. But he just managed to miss the jaw, and if that speeds up, it could be right up behind the brown. Just to miss that jaw, there by a whisker.
He's left a red on here into the right corner, and with a nice angle to just get down for the black there. You can see it does go. Another great chance for Barry Hawkins. Hit 102 in the first, but I think he'll be over the moon with a 60 odd here.
Barry Hawkins is looking like he's right up for this match. Showing no fear whatsoever.
Nine. $16.
Barry Hawkins, unlucky there,
60.
Barry, not to finish on something after going into the cluster of reds. I tell you what, he'll be devastated if he hasn't seen this plant that he may have left for Ronnie here into the left corner. Wow, look at that. Now if Ronnie hits this thinly, he'll make this plant.
You do feel it's going to have to go in. That was the only problem with our shot, because them balls were virtually touching together. Unless he got the thinnest of contacts on there, he was going to reverse the plant, hit it the opposite way to what he'd have liked. That's why he's missed it thick. Barry Hawkins all of a sudden straight back in where you would have to say he deserved to be from the black when he split the reds everywhere. It's a bit unfortunate.
One.
He's back in perfect position now.
Six. Seven. $14. 15. 22. 23.
He's moving on quite swiftly. This has been a real confident start by Barry Hawkins. He's a little bit low on this red. He could have done with that cue ball travelling another 4 or 5 inches.
30.
Still on the red, and he's got a relatively easy red to the right centre. Just have to concentrate on missing the cannon on the green. So he might elect to play this one in the left corner, even though it's slightly more difficult. Well, that's an
31.
brilliant shot to find the gap in between the brown and the yellow. Couldn't have played that much better.
Well, I don't think Ronnie O'Sullivan
35.
would have been expecting such a fast start from his opponent. But he hasn't really had an opportunity yet, Ronnie. Played that
36.
plant rather wildly. Caught it all wrong. So left Barry plumbing amongst the balls. Didn't have to work for his opportunity. And of course he potted that fantastic ball in the previous frame. Made 102 off it.
As we were singing his praises, that one's gone a little bit
41.
astray. He's still on the red. You'd have expected to have been a lot closer. Further off this side cushion. He's only got to concentrate on making the pot. Natural angle from the cue ball will bring him onto the black.
All
All of a sudden, not quite as straightforward as it was. I don't think he's going to be able to hold for this red. And if he does, he's going to have to really get into the cue ball, so we might see him go. Well, he didn't think that shot was on, really.
Barry
He
Hawkins,
thought he'd have had to gone up and down through bulk. He hasn't left anything at all. Ronnie is still looking for his first pot in this match.
That's a great shot from Ronnie, because the blue is covering all these reds that are together near the pink spot area, and brown's covering the one, I think, on the right hand side cushion. So the only red that Barry may be able to play a safety shot is the one just above the black. Yeah, he can't quite get to that, so may try and slide that cue ball in behind the black here in playing this safety shot. I saw Barry just shaking his head slightly there. I just wonder if that cue ball drifted slightly.
Played that red then to make sure he got it off the cushion. And everything is now out in the open in the event that Ronnie gets an opportunity. If he can get through to the red further on past the pink, he might play that one, but the one nearest the corner pocket you'd say would be favourite if he could get through to it. And he's eyeing up the side cushion, so it looks like he's snookered on all of these reds. It's not a question of him hitting the reds, that's easy enough. It's getting a good cue ball. He's on the fringes of taking this second frame. The last thing he'll want to do is scatter him everywhere and give Ronnie a nice, easy starter.
Decent effort, but unfortunately for Barry, still caught that red too thickly. So here's Ronnie's, well, probably first opportunity, really. Oh, kick first shot.
One.
And alter the potting angle for him. Big ask here for Ronnie to clear up in one visit.
7.
It's the first time he's really got a taste of how the table's playing. Straight away, look, wants to get on that
8.
pink into the right centre. Knows he can get on the reds better from it. But that black's obviously in an awkward position.
Just
14.
gone away from him a little bit thinner on this red than he'd have liked. No problem.
15.
What a body blow this would be for Barry Hawkins if Ronnie O'Sullivan somehow cleared up with this effort.
How he's stunned between the gap of the pink and reds there to
20.
come back off his top cushion. Perfect position.
$21.
He looks sharp himself. Just have a look at this. Just misses the pink, misses those reds by a fraction. And the little bit of left-hand side spin he had on the cue ball there just created the angle to get back the other
27.
side of those reds.
28.
Well, it could be perfect on this pink, just a stun across for the red in the opposite centre. That's what he's played, and it's perfect. Now I think Ronnie can clear up and win this frame in one go.
34. 35. 40. 42.
The only difficult ball for him is going to be the black. And with it so close, the left-hand corner pocket, as long as he gets close to it, he'll just be
45.
dropping it in. So it's all going to be about this shot, really. Brown to blue. So as he can lay up on the pink, the perfect angle. Doesn't need to be dead straight or the wrong side.
49.
And that has gone slightly astray. Well, again, he's played that very well. A little bit further away from the pink than he'd have liked.
54.
Big shot.
Yeah, the best way to play is to play a slow drag and just run through to this top cushion. That's what he's played. It makes the pot more difficult, but it's gone in.
60.
And this is just where you'd want to be for the black. Slowly roll it in along the cushion. In it goes. What a tremendous riposte from Ronnie O'Sullivan. He was 58 points to 0 down. Replies with a brilliant clearance of 67 to level this match up at 1 frame off.